the sun so it can, you know, capture my skin. Hi, so my name is Olanike, and I'm live again after 2 weeks. This is not the promise of consistency that I told to myself, but life has been lifing, and things has been have been crazy. So I was supposed to come live like 2 weeks ago, but I had to work, and work interfered with my job, interfered with my plans. And last week, because this is a new week, today's Sunday, I was supposed to come live, but I was in a good place. I was in a good place, but in that good place, unfortunately, network was so bad. So MTN, FL, mobile error, and then Glow, they were just really not so good, and I couldn't like really use the internet, and I wasn't so effective, or should I say efficient, when it comes to like being online this past week. But my week was good. So here is like a recap of the week. A few weeks ago, I was having a conversation with a friend who had just, given birth, and she wanted someone around. And I said, you know what? I'd be working night shift this week. So, like night shift, I mean like remotely working at night. So I could come around, right? So yes, it was a beautiful experience. I went for like an what do they call it? I don't know if I pronounce it correctly. Omugwo, which is like the process of, should I say process? Which is what you do when like you go to visit someone who has just given birth, and then you stay for a while to help them or like assist them with the things that you're doing. Just for the mother to just have some time of her own to rest, sleep, get herself together and all. So I did that this past week with a friend, and I still feel so grateful. I felt like, oh my God, so someone would invite me to come for this special thing to them, and I was efficient in that, space. I loved it so much. I loved that I could see myself, you know, do something with so much love for someone. I was that, hi, Purple, hi. Um, Good evening. So I loved that I could do something with so much fun. I I was that I cooked, cleaned, took care of the baby rather, and it was just so beautiful. And I also like got to meet some of my friends, these friends whom I had last seen, I think 2019 or 2020. So I saw them on Friday, and it was just so beautiful, and I was so excited, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm not coming live, but I would like, share these experiences. Oh, thank you so much, Papul. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you for joining me. Okay, it's IB. Okay, IB. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much for joining me. So I met these friends, and I had such an amazing day, and I got to make my hair there. So I was like, I need to make my hair. I'm tired of combing, and the hair was just really paining me. It was autumn. So she took me to one of those hairdressers around, and I made my hair. I made this hair with Brazilian attachments. So I bought it 2.5, and then I made it 2.5 in the area. That's 2,500 naira. I was so cool. And then one of my friends, Vivian, she did my lashes for me today, and it looks like really nice, really amazing. So that is how my week went by. My week was just full of, that was last week. My week was just full of taking care of the baby, chatting with the mom, cooking. I did a lot of cooking. Like, I had no idea that I could, do that. Like, really cook, and, like batch cooking. I know that I see people online who say, okay, they would like cook lots of food and then just store it in a freezer or a fridge. I did that, a lot of that this past week, and I just like loved it. I loved it so much, and it made me feel so good and so happy that I could do that. So, um, this live video is like me documenting my life, right? That's what I said. That I'm just going to come online, live, and share my life, like the things that have happened in my life, right? It is not as I really still want it to be, because I'm supposed to like carry you along on. It's not just you, me, myself, carry myself along on the things that I'm doing actively, which I've decided to now do with my shots. So my activities for the week and the things that I do that I find exciting, and I feel okay, I can share these things, for people to see and enjoy with me. I'll share them on my shots, and then coming live would be like a recap of my experiences and the things that I want to say. Oh, Oh, greetings to you, Dogo. Greetings, thank you. Hi. So it's just like me sharing like a recap of my life, my experiences, and everything. Just come online and say it. So if I make mistakes, if I trip, it will still be here. They will all be here, and I can come back to laugh at myself because I find some things really funny, whatever it is that I say. So this month, today is the 13th of the month, that's July. Thank you, Dogo. Hi, Dogo. So I told myself that I was going to buy a book. I didn't even bring out the book. I was supposed to buy like an African literature book, a book by an African author, you know maybe like Chimamanda Adichie, African. I don't care if the person is Nigerian or Ghanaian or Togolese, just an African author. And 2 weeks ago, yeah, it was 2 weeks ago, I searched for bookstores. I went to a bookstore in Agege. They didn't have it. I was so frustrated. I went to about three, no, four bookstores in Songo, Ogun State. I attended, like, I went to these bookstores and nothing. Patience, you can live my life if you are uncomfortable or if you don't like it here. You don't have to come here to say rubbish. Don't do that. We don't do that here. We don't do that. You're not talking to the person you think you can talk to anyhow. So get out. You too. So I went to like four bookstores and they didn't have these books. And I was so like frustrated. I didn't like the fact that I wanted to read something African, you know, and it just made me start to understand why people would come online sometimes to complain about how young people don't read anymore, or people question the things that young people read. So I was really sad and frustrated. I just had to buy like I haven't forgotten the title of the book. I just felt like, okay, let me just buy something. I bought it, and since I bought it, I haven't even opened it because I was just so unpleased, or no, displeased. Yeah, that's the correct word. I was displeased with what I saw. I was looking for something. Although now I've contacted someone who sells, real African literature, like real books, real stories, fiction and non-fiction, that would, draw me into the world of words and poetry and language, right? And just the beauty of the work of art, or like the beauty of people's imaginations. So that is that is it for me. That is it about books. When I was coming before starting this life, I told myself, okay, maybe this week I'll try to check a bookstore in Ikeja, and then I can get a book, and hopefully I'll share with you. I'll share, like, although these days I now share stories on like my WhatsApp and sometimes on Instagram, but I think I share more now on my WhatsApp, so people are like able to see a little bit of what goes on in my life and the things that I think about, right? What goes on my mind. So I'm able to share the way I feel, the things I think, and like that. So Dogo, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for being nice. That's so nice of you. Thank you. So, you know, um, that is it. That is one of my plans for the week to get a book to read. And I said that I was going to be accountable. Like, I launched something. Yeah. I launched something last week. Although I have no clients yet. So what I launched is a kind of conversation service. So basically, it's something I've been doing for free over the years. So basically, people sign up or like, should I? Yes, I can use the word like sign up to have a conversation with me, like a WhatsApp voice conversation. I don't do like video conversations. I do voice conversations with people, and then it can go for like an hour long, and it depends on whatever it is the person wants to talk about. So we get to talk outside of some topics that I have highlighted that I would not talk about topics like this. So I currently offer that service, and I put up I created like an account on Seller, so I put it out and shared it, to have conversation with people. Not as a therapist, because of course I don't offer therapy, but I offer vibes, beautiful conversations, interesting, feel good kind of talks. If people want to talk about maybe games, want to talk about um food and whatever it is anybody wants to talk about, they sign up, and I just be their conversation body at that time, just like their gist body. So it's something I've been doing since I've always done this like for free, but then last year I took it so seriously that I did it like as a volunteer. I in my previous live videos, I have mentioned like how I volunteer with Appoint. So I felt like, okay, I've been doing this thing and it's so interesting and so amazing. Why didn't I just, make it paid and get people who really, really crave, conversations and gist and, friendships like that. Um, Jay, okay, it's nice to meet you, Jay. Tell me if I pronounced it correctly. So that's basically what I now do on Seller. And I also have something that I'm currently like researching on. I don't know if I can share that yet. Oh god, there's a lot. I remember this week I was no, today's Sunday, it's a new week. Last week I was, having a chat with ChatGPT, and I was like, I've shared like a lot of ideas with this AI tool, because I just keep coming up with ideas. I just keep coming up with ideas. Sometimes I think about this and I'm like, oh, I can do this, or I can try this or that. And at other times, I I just come up with things, and I feel like one of the reasons that I started doing these live videos is because I wanted to, start executing my ideas, right? So going live was one of the ideas that I chose to, bring to life. Bring to life, yeah. So, but I still feel like I'm lagging, right? I still feel like I'm failing in some areas. That is when I have an idea or something that I really, really think I should work on, something that I think would make so much sense, even if people do not think the same. I just let myself down, and say, you know what, I'll do it later, and I end up not doing it. And it just hurts me so much, because I really need to learn. I really need to learn to, start doing these things. So I don't know how it may be or how it may work. I'm hoping that things just work. Things just, work out for me the way I want them to. Yeah. So I had no intentions of, staying long in this life, because I have like things that I plan to work on today. But I decided to show up. And yeah, I kind of miss like the people that I left, behind in the place that I went for Mugo. I miss them now. I miss the baby. I miss the mom. I miss the. I'm not tall, oh. No, I'm not tall, oh. I don't even know my height, but I'm not tall. Come on, it's maybe because of the seats, but I'm not. I'm not tall. Thank you, though. Thank you. So, I miss them, and I already told them that I miss them, and yeah, so it's just one of those things that happen when you're in a place that you feel so much peace, and then you just have to leave, to catch up on other things. And you feel like, oh my god, why did I leave? Like, I should have stayed there for, more days, and just live and enjoy my life. But there's work to be done, and there's just a lot, you know, a lot going on. But thank you so much, Gray. Thank you. Um, it's so nice to have you here, and I think that the most effective time for people to go live on YouTube, I'm not so sure, but I think so because there was a day I woke up at midnight. That was like 1 a.m., 2 a.m., right? I'm in Nigeria, West Africa. West Africa, sorry. So, 1 a.m., 2 a.m. West African time, I could see people live. And I was like, wait, why are people live? Because at that time, I forgot that. I forgot that people are in different time zones. And, different things work for different people. But I saw how efficient and effective it was. I saw so many people online. I saw I just like it was so nice to actually see people engage on people's live videos, and have conversations with them and just chill and vibe. But then I was like, me, I like my sleep. I love my sleep so much that I don't think I would go live at midnight. But you never can say, never say never. I could try it sometime. So, to those who have joined my life before and would later see this video, you already know where this is. This is the community school that we came to share the parts. Sometime last month, in May, no, not just last month, sometime in May, I started like a campaign, a fundraising campaign, grassroots, to donate reusable sanitary pads to young girls in my community. And this is my community, and this is the community school. And we did that. We got 90 pads, and we donated them last month. Actually, so I've been thinking about it, and I think that is something that I would want to do again, but then I need to like plan very well because I was grateful, right? I felt really grateful, but I was not like really happy because we didn't hit the target. I wanted like 150 pads, but then we got like 90, and that 90 we had to like make some plans. So, oh, why are you making noise? I had to make some plans to make it work. So you know but I think I should. There are more schools and more girls in this community that open that we can reach. So, but I don't have all the money. I need people to donate with me so we can share these things. And even this school, I feel like they need windows because that day it rained. It rained like so hard, and I just felt so bad for the students because they had to study in this kind of environment. But that was the little that I could do at the time, and yeah, it just still makes me feel good though. So I'm going like 20 minutes into this live video, and I think it's about time that I say goodbye because I have to answer someone now, and hopefully I'll keep up like more updates. So here's to documenting my life. These are just the beginning, no. Oh, sorry, these are just the beginning. Okay, my humble beginnings. Oh god, oh my god. But this is a shot. This is like just the beginning, and you know, things will get better from here. So all who joined, I want to say thank you to those who would come here to. And no, it would be nice, but I don't think I'm looking for a Mexican boyfriend. No, I don't think I'm looking for a Mexican boyfriend. But thank you, Jai. Thank you. So I would like to say bye now. And usually I come live on, but I don't think I'll be coming live this Thursday because I have to be somewhere. So, but I come live on oftentimes on Sundays, like 5 p.m. ish, and sometimes I do 8 p.m. So depends on where I'm at and what I'm doing, and what I want to share in that moment. Yeah. So thank you. Bye bye. And here's to the community in my life. let me put this to the sun so I can see my skin, my face in the sun, like this. You see? Yeah. Okay. Bye. Ah, this is good. All right. Let me see. I want to end this life now. I have to edit this thing and create like a thumbnail. Okay. What am I going to do now?